Hi, friends. My name is Allison Walls. I am here today to talk to you about some oils. We are going live with the Seed to Soul podcast. Our episode today is called The Mindful Heart. I'm so excited to share with you just a little bit of intro. If you haven't caught my last few videos, I am a Christian mom. I'm a wife. I have 3 kids. We're animal lovers. We have 2 dogs, 2 cats, and 3 rabbits in our house. Well, the rabbits are in the porch and so are the cats, but in our lives, I love working with horses. I am also a licensed social worker, so mental health is a real big passion of mine. And I love using Young Living products. So I decided to do this podcast so I could come to you and kind of do like a class in this podcast studio here at Streetside Studio 7 in the coffee shop of Deja Blue House of Coffee. They are very gracious to let us do this, so I'm very, very thankful for them. But it's kind of like now I'm at your kitchen table, kind of talking to you guys about oils like we would do a normal home class, which I love to teach home classes. So if you guys are interested, let me know and I'll come in your house and I can talk to you and your friends about stuff. So that's kind of an intro of who I am. We are going to start with one of my favorite practices, which is an AFT reset. The reason I like to do this is because it makes us present. It gets rid of all of those icky moods that we might have. It makes us present to be here together today. So in our AFT reset, it's aroma freedom technique. We are going to use the oils of Stress Away, lavender, and frankincense. And 1 drop of each if you have those bottles. So if you have them, grab your bottles, put 1 drop in your hand of each oil, equal amounts. Otherwise, I have them mixed together here. And I'll put 1 drop in my hand. And we're going to bring up a feeling that we're having right now. It's probably a negative feeling that you have that we want to try to get rid of. So it could be sadness, it could be anger, it could be overwhelm, it could be stress, anxiety, anything. Where are you holding that feeling in your body right now? Are you holding it in your heart, in your shoulders, your neck? Where are you holding that negative feeling? Today, I think I'm feeling overwhelmed and I'm holding it in my upper back for sure. And what is making you feel that? I know there's a lot probably going on, but let's focus on one thing. I have a lot of stuff to do, so that's why I'm overwhelmed. So now that I'm thinking about all the stuff that I have to do in my upper back, that tension, that overwhelm, I'm just gonna breathe into the oil. And we're gonna take some time to breathe until we feel it release and you feel a shift. Once it feels complete and you have felt the shift, you can put the extra oils on your hair, on your neck. They'll help you throughout the day. Thank you for taking that time for that mindful moment. So we can be present with each other today. So today, our topic is the mindful heart. And in this, we're going to talk about, first I'm going to do a little bit of an update on my GLP-1 journey. Oh, sorry. Strike that from the record. My balance and control journey. We don't really have to strike it. I'm just saying that. My balance and control journey, which is a supplement that I've been taking. And then we're going to talk about some kits that Young Living has provided for us that really focus on emotions. And then we're going to go into some practices that I like to use to practice mindfulness, prayer, and gratitude, because I find those are really big, important things to help center yourself. And then we're going to end with personal care products, because I do hear a lot from people saying, well, Young Living's just oils. We were just oils, but we have a lot now. So I'm super excited to share with you some of the products. So let's start with kind of like an update. So I know when I talked to you guys on the 14th, I was like, had released 9 pounds. And then when I weighed in last week, I think I took back 6 of those. So it was kind of a struggle. I was a little bit upset. But I feel like that's a journey that you're on, right? It's never just I'm going to keep doing this. And I didn't do anything different. Women's bodies are so different with our hormonal changes. Our weight fluctuates too. So it's kind of what I chalked it up to. This week though, thanks to my lovely husband who pushed me to start working out with him. He kept saying it and I was like, ugh, I don't want to, because that legit involves us getting up at 5 a.m. and I really don't like that. So, but we did. So we have done so far 5 workouts. We ended up skipping yesterday because yesterday was a chaotic day. So I'm hoping that if we can be consistent, that's going to help. So I'm super excited to see what my results are tomorrow. February is such a weird month to start in because there's not full 30 days in February. So I don't know. I think we'll probably just do our update on Sunday and just count that the first month. And then we're going to go through March again. And that'll be our 60 days because we're doing a 60-day challenge. So I'm super excited about that. I did have one friend jump on with me and order her kit. So super excited to see what her journey is like. So if you guys ever want to order a kit, let me know. I can get you my member number and then that way you'd be placed under my team so I can help support you. And it's a really good, it's easy to do. We've been eating decent. Like I don't have an issue with the eating decent thing. It was the working out that I was not. And you're only supposed to do it for 30 minutes a day. It's not like they're asking you to do a lot. And then drinking your water. Which that's not water. But anyway, next is, let's talk about our emotional oil kits. So you can buy kits that help with emotions through Young Living. And so the first one that we're going to talk about is the Reconnect collection. And in the Reconnect, and I'm not an expert here. I am reading off their website. I'm going to teach you guys how to be real here. So the Reconnect kit contains 4 essential oils that offer aromatic support that you need to clarify your mind and support a positive and grounded perspective on life. Those oils are, and they're all little 5, so like this size. Those oils are Genius Oil, which is part of our Kid Sense collection, so it is pre-diluted. In Touch Oil, Reconnect Oil, and another one is Sleepy Eyes, which is another part of our Kid Sense collection. So, and I don't have this one, but it says it's perfect to use throughout your day, whether you diffuse in Touch in the morning to enjoy an uplifting aroma or brush a drop of Sleepy Eyes on your pillow as you begin unwinding in the evening. You can count on the Reconnect collection for support you need to stay grounded and focused. So Genius Oil has a blend of sacred frankincense, blue cypress, cedarwood, Idaho blue spruce, Palo Santo, and other oils to help with inspiration, productivity, and positivity. It is ideal when you're concentrating on work or projects. So if you're struggling with that concentration. The Reconnect essential oil has sacred frank, bergamot, myrrh, lavender, geranium, blue cypress, royal Hawaiian sandalwood, and a few other oils to help create an uplifting and stimulating environment to encourage positivity. Sounds like it'd be amazing in the diffuser. Your In Touch oil contains vetiver, melissa, royal Hawaiian sandalwood, cedarwood, Idaho blue spruce essential oils to help connect your mind, body, and spirit. That'd be a really good one for meditation. And Sleepy Eyes oil will help you calm down with a blend of lavender, geranium, Roman chamomile, bergamot, and a few other oils to set that scene for that calm nighttime. So this is a good kit for all emotional support for the whole day. So that's the Reconnect collection. The next collection we have is the Freedom Sleep Kit. Freedom Sleep Collection. That has Valor. Valor is really great for bravery and confidence. It has Inner Harmony. Harmony is great for harmonizing our emotions. Freedom is great, I'm going to say, for letting things go. And then we have Aroma Sleep, which is amazing for sleeping. I'm going to double check. Aroma Sleep is great for bedtime. Freedom Blend invites a moment of calming during your nightly routine. Inner Harmony essential oil has a harmonizing aroma. And Valor oil produces an empowered grounding aroma. So this is great for a kit that you would need if maybe you're struggling with sleep. It could help you maybe to calm and unwind. It is currently out of stock and says it's coming back soon. The Feelings Kit is the next one that we are going to chat about. I have to find it. Like I said, I'm doing this all off the website because I don't know it all. So in the Feelings Kit, you have present time. That oil I have up here too. It is very good for putting you here and now. Sometimes we're so worried about the past, we're so worried about the future. So being in the present time is super important. Our Feelings Kit also has forgiveness oil in it. I love to use that one in my aroma freedom sessions to help with forgiveness. Sometimes we all hold on to that. And forgiveness isn't about them as much as it is about us. If we're not forgiving someone, we're holding on to things. Inner Child helps to bring you back to your childhood. It helps to put you in that space. Harmony helps with harmonizing our emotions and staying in balance. Release oil helps with getting rid of the negative, letting it go. And then Valor, again, for that bravery and confidence. That is all off the top of my head. Let's see what this says. These aromas inspire feelings of emotional well-being. The Feelings Collection promotes peaceful thoughts and spiritual harmony. Valor is renowned for strengthening qualities and the ability to align energy centers in the body. Harmony brings a harmonic balance to the energy centers. Forgiveness allows you to release of harmful memories and promotes willingness to move forward. We all need that, don't we? Present time allows you to see your life's future with an open mind of new possibilities. Release promotes feelings of harmony and balance of the mind and body. Inner Child brings feelings of stimulating memories and responses that helps you connect with your innocence. And Valor locks in the feelings of balance and incompleteness. Okay, so that is our Feelings Kit. Now we have the Freedom Release Kit. Freedom Release. So in our Freedom Release, we have Transformation Oil, Divine Release, Freedom Oil, Joy Oil, and TR Care. This one is in stock. So let's see what this says about it. I don't have this kit either, but it sounds amazing. Divine Release Essential Oil Blends. Warm aroma produces a gentle, calming aroma. Freedom Essential Oil Blend blends grounding, earthy, musky scent, invites a moment of calm when your day threatens to overwhelm you. Joy Essential Oil Blend combines floral and citrus essential oils to create a happy, uplifting aroma and experience. TR Care Essential Oil Blend features a calming, grounding aroma. And Transformation Essential Oil Blends scent evokes a sense of spiritual and inspiration. Transformation is one that I also use in my aroma freedom sessions to help with changing. Like we want to make change, we want to transform put us out to the future, transform. It helps us to do that. The next kit I do have, and this one is one of my favorites. It's called our Divine Destiny Kit. It has Daily Divine, I Am Blessed, and I Am Creative. This kit is great for layering. The instructions, and a lot of these kits come with instructions. So it has like this cute little booklet that tells you how to use it. So then it says a lot about week 1, start with your Daily Divine. Week 2, add Daily Divine and I Am Blessed together. Week 3, add Daily Divine, I Am Blessed, and I Am Creative. And so those are the instructions. Especially if you're new to oils, I would totally follow that. I started layering them, but first I would do Daily Divine, and then I would do I Am Blessed, and on top of that, I would put I Am Creative. And you say these with affirmations, which I think is really cool to do that together. So your Daily Divine oil helps to create a space where you can reflect on opening your mind and a heart to the changes you are seeking. So then when I put this oil on, I put it over my heart and I say, Lord, Please do with me what you should today. Let me follow my destiny. And I just do a little prayer. And then I add, I am blessed. I am blessed is help to create a space where you can expand your awareness and transformation of thought to promote feelings of being worthy and good enough while acknowledging your gifts and talents. So then I put this one on over the top of my heart and I say, just Lord, I am blessed. Thank you for blessing me with caring about people. Thank you for blessing me with being there. Lord, please help me today to do your will and bless me with more gifts and talents, something like that. And then I would put on, I am creative. Creative is to help create a space where you can set in motion the energy of your creativity to facilitate the reality of your destiny. It is the most powerful and inspiring when combined with the first two blends. So putting I am creative on, saying, Dear Lord, thank you for giving me your gifts and talents. Please help me to use them and be creative. Help me to help others today. And that's kind of what I would say. The ingredients in these, I didn't go through that. So Daily Divine has vetiver, jasmine, juniper, sandalwood, white fir, manuka, black spruce, and palo santo. I Am Blessed has patchouli, geranium, pine, goldenrod, palo santo, jasmine, black spruce, camphor, blue tansy, and frankincense. And I Am Creative has juniper, tangerine, cypress, helichrysum, hung quai, lemongrass, bergamot, and grapefruit. So when we talk about oils, I haven't done like an intro class, which I probably should, but we talk about oils, these are blends. And these are blends that our scientists at Young Living come up with, and they blend them together for the most frequency, potency, what works good together, what's gonna help get the desired effect that we want. We do have oils that are singles, like lavender. This is just lavender from the lavender plant, okay? Frankincense from the frankincense resin from the trees in Oman. But then when they mix them together, they call those blends. So we do have singles and blends, just a little oil, because I was talking about a lot of different oils within that. Oils become more powerful when you put them together sometimes, and you can get your desired effect out of them. Okay. So those were our kits. I'm going to go over just some emotional oils that I use and why I use them. I have a lot up here. We probably won't hit all of them. We only have a half hour left, guys. I could talk oils all day. Let's talk a little bit about grounding oil. Grounding oil is a great oil to put on to help you if you're struggling with feeling not focused or feeling kind of detached from the earth. Grounding oil helps to put us in that space. I love to use this on the back of my neck. If I'm doing something where I'm kind of like, I need to focus, I need to be here, or if do you ever feel floaty? Sometimes I feel like floaty, like I'm not connected, especially in Minnesota when you can't put your feet on the grass every morning. Like I just feel that I'm not connected with Mother Earth. So I love to use grounding oil. We have acceptance oil. We talked about inner child already. Acceptance oil is great if something's going on in your life and you're struggling to accept it, or maybe you've heard something like a calling that you're supposed to do this and you're not sure that you really want to. Acceptance oil would be great for that, to accept your destiny, accept what you're supposed to do. These two together, Sacred Mountain and Australian Blue, are super helpful when you might be feeling down. They're very uplifting. My sister uses these when this has been her oils that she has used for a long time when she's feeling down or overwhelmed. She uses Australian Blue and Sacred Mountain. My daughter, Danica, loves Australian Blue, and she gets overwhelmed by people a lot too. So this one's been helpful for her. Present time we talked about, but we haven't talked about highest potential. Highest potential is what it says. You put this oil on when you're doing something to reach your potential, okay? So it's a really great emotional oil to help you reach above and reach where you're meant to be. Hope oil and gathering oil. Gathering oil is great if you're having a party, putting this on, or if you're doing something with family or friends. Gathering oil just creates that good feeling. It's really great to diffuse if you're having like Christmas, or I mean, Christmas would be more of a Christmas one, but like a birthday party or something, just so everyone can be gathered and happy. Hope oil is a great oil to use when you're just feeling like you're lacking hope, like it feels hopeless right now. So putting hope oil can help you to feel that hope. We talked about forgiveness oil. This is an oil called Surrender. I love to use this one in some AFT sessions that I'm doing with people. AFT is aroma freedom technique, and I do that with people who need help releasing emotional blocks. And so we use Surrender sometimes when they're just stuck, or they're like holding on so much to it that sometimes you just have to surrender it and give it up to God. So Envision oil is great for vision boarding. Like in our first podcast that we did, we talked about vision boards. Envision oil would be great to envision what you want to do, to help you to see where you're supposed to be. Joy oil, it says it all. It's good for happiness, joy, bringing joy in your life. We've talked about valor. We did talk about freedom oil. Mine is a little bit different. It's a horse on the bottle. That's probably why I love this bottle the most, because it's beautiful. But I like to use it if I'm struggling emotionally and just like give me that freedom to be. Rise above oil. Some of these oils, I should just do a convention oil thing that I have. Rise above oil was a convention oil, but it helps you to rise above your struggles. So it puts you in that mindset, like I can do it. So if you're feeling really low, like I can't do this, rise above oil is really great. And these are just little things. They all do different things, guys. I'm giving you the highlights. Motivation oil, it does what it says. Like if I'm struggling to clean my house, if I'm struggling to get something done, I'm going to put some motivation oil in my diffuser and get going. Lang Lang oil is great for balancing that yin and yang in your body. So it's a great hormonal balancer, but it's also a really good feeling oil. I love to do this one in the diffuser if I'm feeling down. On top of that, luscious lemon. So lemon mixed with Lang Lang, and I think there's a few other things in here. Lemon myrtle, spearmint. This is a great diffuser blend. I love this one, but it smells more like Lang Lang and lemon. Shutron, this is a great confidence oil for men. So that's why I brought this one out here for the guys, the Shutron oil. Release oil, we talked about that one, letting go. This is part of the aroma freedom technique oil. Again, we talked about transformation oil. This is what I use with people when they're setting their intentions. And if they don't like the transformation, we use Believe. Believe oil helps you to believe in yourself, that you can do it. Because sometimes we just need a little bit help believing. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about them all, but I'm running through them really quick here. These two are oils that I do use in my aroma freedom technique. Sarah oil is great to help release people, help people feel supported when they've had traumas of the abuse type thing. I don't want to go too much into it, but it's a really good oil for that. So I keep that one on me when I'm doing aroma freedom techniques. And then Trauma Life. Trauma Life is another really great oil to help support you through traumas. It could be a physical trauma. I have a story with this one. I was up in college and I was working and I had like slipped on ice and like bashed my leg into the client's steps. And so I drove home and Dad put Trauma Life on me. And Trauma Life helps your body to heal from the trauma that it endured. So it lets the trauma go and actually helps your body to heal. But it also helps with emotional traumas too. When you breathe it in too, it can help with your body to saying, okay, we can let go of that. We've relived it. So emotional oils that I have on hand because I like them. Next, we're going to talk about our mindfulness, prayer, gratitude, self-care type portion. So prayer is different for everyone, and I'm not going to like push my beliefs on anyone. So I just want to say that. But like every morning when I get up, I just say, thank you for letting me be here. And then I go through like a list of gratitude before I even open my eyes. When my brain is conscious, that's what I love to do. Like, thank you for letting me be here today. Thank you for my family. Thank you for the support. And then I like to do that before I go to bed too, when I lay my head down. Just do a quick thank you. It can be simple as that. Like, and that just makes me starts to make me feel grounded during the day. It is Lent in the Catholic religion right now, so we are doing more prayer as a family, as that's one of our goals. So there was this Lenten book that was given to us at church, so we started reading that. So we're reading the Lenten book with the kids every night, and then there's like a Bible verse that goes along with that. So then we pull out the Bible and read from the Bible, because this year we're really trying to teach the kids how to like go to the Bible for support. So we started to do that, and that's kind of fun to do as a family every night. And then also there's a app that we've been using called Formed, and the kids love to come home and watch their Lenten show. So it's like a little Bible story for them every night. It's like a 2 to 3 minute video, but it's going to go 40 days. So that's super exciting. So that's kind of how we're incorporating prayer. And then just praying throughout the day, like anything like that. You thank you for letting them be okay if you go past a car accident, or like pray a lot when I'm driving on icy roads. Please just keep me between the lines so we can make it there. That type of stuff. So just incorporating prayer throughout your day. It doesn't have to be a set time. It could be any time that you feel like it. What is mindfulness? So mindfulness is just a practice of being aware of what you're doing, is how I'm going to explain it. So a really good thing that I love to do in the summer, or any time, well, it's probably the summer, spring, when there's actually not snow on the ground, but like mindfulness and practicing grounding within your mindfulness. So like just bare feet on the grass is the best grounding ever. Standing there. And if you do it in the morning, it actually helps your body to regulate, I want to say it's melanin, the hormone in your body that helps to protect you from the sun. So it's great if you do that in the morning. So then hopefully you don't get a sunburn, because I struggle with that. But that's a really good mindfulness practice that I like to do. Another thing that I've known for mindfulness is just like, sometimes when I get home to my parents' house to pick up the kids at night, like they live in the country. So then just looking up at the stars and just like, we are just a little piece in this vast universe. And so it's really cool to just take that moment and breathe it in. This doesn't sound peaceful, but I think a mindfulness practice that my kids love is like every full moon they call their Uncle Thomas and they howl at him, because that's what they did when he lived there. So like, but that's something that my kids really like, and it has to do with Earth. And so it's just being mindful of like, when's the next full moon, them watching the moon. And so that's really cool. They love to do that. Within mindfulness, you can practice meditation. Some people struggle with meditation because legit it is just sitting there in silence or to some music. And it's trying to have a clear mind. Like I'll tell kids all the time when we're talking about like, just let's meditate, let's sit down, let's close our eyes, let's just listen. And they're like, but then I think about this and I think about this. And I'm like, okay, let's pretend those thoughts are clouds. And then the clouds just like go on by. You notice it, but it goes on by. Because the practice isn't about, eventually maybe people can do it, like clear their mind totally. But the practice is about noticing and then remembering what you're doing. Like, I'm just being still right now. I'm letting my body be still. I'm letting my mind be still. And the more you practice it, the easier it becomes. Sometimes it's good to get that break though, because a lot of us, we're going a million miles an hour. So to get that break of just sitting there and being calm and still is really helpful for our bodies. Another part that goes along with this, which I have not done this in a while. It looks like 2 years. And when I look at my journal. But so I had this journal that I had got. It says, be grateful and have faith. It's an ULA journal. I love it. And I've tried many different times throughout my life. Like this journal started in 2019 and the last entry is 2023. I don't stay very consistent with it. I don't know why. I go in and out of it. Okay. But what I like to do when I'm doing my gratitude journal is what I call it, is I break it up. So then I have like gratitude in the morning. What am I grateful for? And I'll put like Some of these say like God, Austin, my kids, my dog, my family, my house, my job, my clients. And then I put a line, and then I have like at night, what was I grateful again? So writing it down. And then I say a prayer like, Dear Lord, please help me to be kind and understanding. Help me to know your intentions for me. Guide me to be more like you. Help me to accept what I can't change. Thank you for keeping us healthy. And then I go through my dreams. So I have a weight loss dream in here. I have a dream of working part-time at my full-time job and focusing on my business of emotionally balanced and helping people get oils into their homes and safe products into their homes. I have a dream of going on a trip with my husband. This was back in 22, so we actually reached that dream. Thank you very much. We went to Utah for convention in 23, so that's really cool. A dream of paying off all of my credit cards, paying off all my debt, and we're slowly making our way there. And then I have some action steps. What am I going to do for the day? So this one was like, I was going to do some yoga. I was going to do a module in the ULA class. I was going to make a post on Facebook. I was going to order my stuff for some oil classes I was teaching, and then just playing with my kids. So I write all like the AM stuff down in the morning with my goals, and then at night I'll like check off my action steps. Like I completed that. So it looks like I did yoga, I shared on Facebook, and I played with my kids. That's the 3 things I did that day. And then I would do that. So that is something you could do if you need more. That's crazy. If you need more like writing things down. And then it's cool to look back at it. Like I haven't looked at this in years. So like looking back at my old goals and be like, hey, guess what? I did that. So that's another thing. If you're struggling with prayers, because sometimes I do struggle with like prayers or devotionals. So I have bought this book. Last week we talked about, or 2 weeks ago, the 14th, we talked about Gary Chapman and his 5 love languages. He has the 1 year love language minute devotionals. So it goes through the days, and then you could do minute devotionals. If you wanted to, I thought this was a great idea, so I bought it. I'm not very good at it. Again, picking up a book and actually doing it and being consistent. But so that could be something if you need help starting someplace. It just says like, so for today's would be, so it has a Bible verse, and then it says like, we've been talking about personality types. Today we'll look at a party maker. This is a warm, lively, excited personality. For this person, all life is party. Party makers enjoy people. They don't like solitude and are their best when they're surrounded by friends and family or the life of the party. Party makers are never at a loss for words. They can turn a simple meal into a celebration. These people make life exciting, not only for themselves, but for others. Filled with stories, dramatic expressions, and songs, the party maker's object is for everyone to be happy. So then it talks about the Bible, and then the downside of this personality type. And then it has a prayer at the end. So it's a great book if you're looking for a devotional book. I like it. Not good with being consistent, though. That is my struggle. I did find this book in my purse that I love to carry with me, and I have a lot more emotional books, but this is Healing Yourself Whole, using 100% pure essential oils. It's by Hudson Leck. This was from Life Science Publishers. I don't think they're in, Life Science doesn't do it, but I'm assuming you can find it. But it talks about oils, talks about feelings and emotions, talks about you are not broken and never were. Which emotions? Self-forgiveness, forgiving others, letting go, the benefits of using affirmations with your oils, exercising self-forgiveness, forgiving other people, be in the moment, rendering unconditional love, everyday struggles, allowing, self-responsibility, a holistic journey, discovering who you are, doing a personal inventory, emotional sports, support with essential oils. Talks about the feelings collection, talks about the feelings kit, and then tools for your toolbox. So it's a cute little book, but it's really good for emotional stuff. And I've read it, and I do like it. Okay. And this is just my desk reference because I needed it just in case I needed to look up some stuff. So I was like to have that. This is a great book to, the reference guide for essential oil is an amazing book to get if you're using oils because it helps you with everything. Okay, let's jump to personal care products, guys. So these are pictures of my bathroom. I was going to do a video, but I didn't get to it. So we're going to start with the shower products. But why is it important to switch to non-toxic products? Your skin is your biggest organ, and what we put on our skin goes through our bloodstream. So when I hear people talking about, and I used to do it, guys, like I used to, when I was a teenager, the products I put on my body and my skin were not good. But that's what, like, that was the fad, that was the thing. So when I see girls coming up to me and like, oh, I did this, or I did this, or I like this makeup, or this makeup, or this makeup, and I'm like, the stuff that you're putting on your skin goes into your bloodstream. We have enough to worry about walking outside and breathing in the air, eating the food that we're given. Like, if you're not fortunate enough to make all your own food, I feel there's some stuff in this world I can control, and what I put on my body is what I can control. So I know everyone says Young Living is an oil company. You're right, we are an oil company. That is our forte. We love our oils. But we've taken our oils and we put them in personal care products for us, which makes me feel so much safer using them on my kids, on my animals. I didn't even take a picture of my animal scent shampoo that I use on my dogs. They have a shampoo for dogs that is super gentle on their skin and helpful, and it's not toxic to them. So the shampoo, or the bath line is what I was going to call it. We have a few different types of shampoo and conditioner. So we have a shampoo. The one I have pictured is the Copiva Vanilla shampoo and conditioner. I know I just ordered the lavender volumizing shampoo and conditioner, because I think the other one was out of stock that I like. When you do switch your shampoo and conditioner from the store-bought brand, it's going to take a little bit for your hair to switch over, because for your hair to degunk, in all honesty, because when you wash your hair with shampoo, sometimes it gets stuck in the follicles, I think. So degunking it takes a little bit, but I've been using this shampoo and I think it washes my hair amazingly. Been using the conditioner, it works great. My kids love it. They do have Kid Sense shampoo too. The next one is the Shutron 3-in-1 men's wash. That's a shampoo, conditioner, and body wash for guys. It has a Shutron oil in it. My husband loves it. I used it on my hair this morning. So it's good. And then they do have a line of the word is leaving my brain right now. No, bath and shower gel. The bath and shower gel. So there's different scents, which would be like the evening piece is the one I have pictured. There's a lavender one. There's a morning burst one. We do have bath bombs too, Thomas. That's valid. We have bath bombs and shower steamers. But the evening piece, morning burst. There's just a normal gel base that you can put your own oils in it also. We also have bar soaps, which I don't have those pictured because I'm out. But we have bar soaps of different kinds.
Johnny Struck is asking for a coffee check. What are we drinking today?
What am I drinking today? I am drinking the matcha strawberry cold foam. Guys, it is the last day of February. Their Valentine's menu is going away. Sad face. So I'm drinking the Valentine's menu strawberry matcha cold foam. This is called the Perfect Match. I was talking about the girls. What are we going to do for next month for a matcha? Because like I said, last month, I believe matcha is healthier for me. It might not be right, guys. Bar soaps. So we have different bar soaps too. We do have a charcoal bar soap, which is detoxifying. If you know anything about charcoal, do your research. So that's one that I like to switch in my bar soaps every once in a while. Peppermint cedarwood is one of my favorite bar soaps because I love peppermint oil. So yes, that's kind of our shower products. The next one is our toothpaste. We have a Thieves toothpaste line. There's multiple Thieves toothpaste. So I have pictured the whitening and the Aroma Bright, because my kids don't like the whitening. The whitening has more wintergreen in it. I love the whitening. There was also a Kid Sense toothpaste that it came back. Thank you, Young Living, for bringing that back. My kids were ecstatic. And I think there's a Dentrodome. There's a few other ones, but these are fluoride-free toothpastes. The whitening does have the nano something. Yes, the hydroxyapatite. That's what it has in it, to help with remineralizing the teeth. And then they do have thieves floss also. You see my cute little diffuser in the background? That's Shelly, my bathroom diffuser. He plays music and has lights. Shout out to Shelly, the kids love to turn him on. So that's kind of our tooth line, and we love our toothpaste because I'm just going to challenge you guys to research. Look at the back of your toothpaste and then type it into Google and tell me what it is. Tell me what those ingredients are and what they do to you. Just look at it. The other thing we have is massage oils. So here I have pictured an OrthoEase massage oil, which is really great for muscle support. If you're like tight muscles, the Ortho Sport is great for after working out to help with that lactic acid buildup. Relaxation massage oil is just great for a relaxing massage. It helps with the muscles. The other one I have there is Cellulite Magic, and that helps with like the dimply skin for women. And I like to add cypress and ledum to that oil, or to that massage oil, to help and put that on after a shower. It's so good and it smells amazing. So those are massage oils. Those are really good because massage oils, again, look to see what's in your massage oil. Okay, this is a big picture. So it's going over like stuff you would put on your body. So I have the Luscious Lemon Lotion. A lot of people say our lotions are absolutely amazing because they're so hydrating. That has the Luscious Lemon smell in it. Next to that is the Luscious Lemon Hand Soap. We have multiple different scents of hand soap. If you look over that small little bottle that has orange, that is a pumpkin spice hand soap. That is a refill that I bought over the holidays, and that smells really good too. So having good smelling hand soap that is non-toxic is so amazing. And these are all foaming hand soaps, so my kids really love them. Next to that is the Winter Nights Lotion. I don't know if they even have that in stock anymore, but that is one of my favorite. It's like a cooling tree smell with like some mint in it. Oh, so good. I put that one on after every shower. The next is a Seedlings baby lotion. So we do have a Seedlings line, which is made for babies. We have a Kid Sense line, which is made for kids. Join us next month on the 14th to talk about that stuff. I use a Seedlings lotion on Jack. He's been having some skin irritation on the back of his legs, and that's been very beneficial for him. I can't tell you why. I can't tell you what it is because I don't know, but it's helped. That's all that matters. That next spray bottle is the Lavaderm After Sun Spray. I have fair skin. So now come spring, when the sun starts to shine more, which is glorious and I want to be outside, I'm going to be using this Lavender After Sun Spray a lot because my skin will turn a pinkish color. But this is super helpful for that. If you're going on a vacation, you need that. To tag with that, next to that warm pumpkin spice soap is a mineral sunscreen lotion. This one has an SPF 50. That's great. That's the only one I use on my kids. They go over to anyone's house and they have to bring their own sunscreen, or they just don't wear it because it's not Young Living sunscreen, and I've turned my kids into oil snobs. They'll say like, oh, mom has her own sunscreen, which I mean is great that they know that they don't want to put that stuff on their body. Let's think about sunscreen for a little bit. First of all, look at the back of your sunscreen, Google the ingredients, tell me what they are. Let me know what they could do to your body. Second of all, let's think about it. I put sunscreen on my body and then I go sit in the sun. So I'm baking all of those ingredients into my skin, which then goes into my bloodstream. I don't want to do that. So we only use Young Living sunscreen. The next thing I have is a picture of Valor deodorant there. That is the only deodorant. There is other scents. I want to say flavors, guys. This is so weird that I can't do that. Blech. There's other scents, but I really like the Valor. It works with confidence. Both me and Austin use it. Lexi uses it. So it's a really great deodorant. It will take a little bit to detox your body. If you've been using the stuff off the shelves from the store, your body will have to detox. Why is a deodorant why is deodorant a concern? Because when we put deodorant on, we put it under our arms. What's under our arms is our lymph nodes. If lymph nodes get clogged with toxins, they could lead to something that is not good. That's what I'm going to say. I hope you're following my train of thought. It's an aluminum-free deodorant. I put essential oils on over top of it too if I'm like going out or something. I don't think I smell. Maybe I do. Someone should tell me if I smell. I like it. The next one is face care. Face care is so important, and I probably destroyed my face in high school trying to get rid of acne. Like I just probably did. I used all of the name brand medicated stuff to help get rid of all of that stuff. And then we started using Young Living. And I feel using Young Living, my face doesn't, I'm not saying I never have breakouts because I do. But I feel knowing this and using this stuff is helpful. So in this picture, I have the Balance Cleanser, and the Balance Toner, which is really great for like teenage to mid-adult skin. It helps to balance that stuff out, like oil, stuff like that. There is a Balance Moisturizer also. And then I have the Bloom Cleanser and the Bloom Sheer Loom Moisturizer. So the Bloom is really good for like older type skin. It's good for brightening too. Like if you have age spots or something like that, it helps with brightening. There is a brightening shimmery type toner also that you could buy with this. I just mix and match kits. The next one I have is a Satin Mint Facial Scrub, which has little beads in it, but the beads are like salt, I think, Himalayan. I'd have to look at the back. But it's really, I love to use that one in the shower every few washes just to help with like the bumps and getting that, there's a word for it, guys. What's the word? What's the word that the bumps help with? Anywho. Exfoliation. Thank you. Thank you. And then next to that is a charcoal face mask. I like to do this once a month, once every few weeks. Just put the face mask on and you chill. It helps with detoxing your face. That little bottle next to Shelly, that black one, is the CBD Beauty Glow. That is amazing for the winter. I put it in with my Bloom moisturizer. I put a few drops in. It's a CBD Beauty, so it helps moisturizing your skin. It's really great if you've been out in the sun to help give the moisture, just to help with your skin to heal. The other one is a Mirar Face Cleansing Oil. So it's an oil that helps with cleansing your face. You put it on, you wipe it off with a rag. I will throw that one in the mix every once in a while too. The next picture is the Shutron products. There is a product line just for men. So, and that's our Shutron. We talked about the 3-in-1 body wash. They have the Shutron After Shave Lotion, which is great. The Shutron Beard Oil. And then the Shutron Shave Cream is that big purple bottle. So that's great for the guys, great for Christmas presents for them. Those are the personal care products that I have in my bathroom. I'm not going to say they're all of them because there's a lot more on the website. But those are the ones that I have in my bathroom. If you go on the website, youngliving.com, and you just shop personal care products, you can look at all of them. And if you have any questions, let me know. If you're going to put in an order and you don't already have a member number, let me know so I can be your upline support and help you out. Do we have any questions? Besides my coffee choice?
So far, nothing. Let's give them a moment here to see if, do we have any questions in the chat?
Any questions? You guys are typing your questions. I am gonna, like I talked about, so next class will be March 14th. And we'll talk about kids products. We'll talk about our Kids Sense line. We'll talk about our Seedlings line. we will talk about, and I'm going to have my kids, because my kids keep asking to come on here. So we're going to have my kids, and they're going to talk to you about what products they like and the Kid Sense line. So that'll be fun. If you're going to watch this on a replay, type replay in the bottom. Let me know if you have any questions so that I can answer those through the chat. Questions. Next class. If you guys have any topic ideas that you want me to cover or you want to learn more about something, let me know so I can add those into my lineup. I think next month's topics are going to be kids products, and then we're going to talk about supplements because that's super important. How do we nourish our bodies?
Okay, I'm not seeing any questions coming in over TikTok, nor YouTube and Facebook. And if you're watching on TikTok, be sure to check out the VODs on YouTube.
Yes. Facebook holds them for 30 days. So we are talking about adding our podcast to Spotify also. So then that'll be there for people to watch if they miss our live events. Well, if no one has any questions, I got to get out of here so Zany Talks can record, guys. If you haven't watched the Zany Talks podcast, they talk about some interesting stuff. I think my favorite episode was the one about Disney movies and Disney shows. So, and then there's so many other, if you like Streetside Studio 7 on Instagram, it's amazing. There's so many podcasts connected to this Streetside Studio 7 that does such a great job. Super exciting. I don't know if you guys saw my new setup. I have a table. Oh no, the YouTube chat is not working. I'm sorry. They have a new setup, and so it's bigger. So we can have different things. I'm so excited. They take care of us so well here. YouTube, I'm apologizing if you haven't been able to type your questions because it seems like our YouTube chat is not working.
It's working, but not working.
Oh. So we're having some technical difficulties, and that always happens.
It looks like we do have a couple questions on YouTube.
Yes.
So, 1 second here.
No problem. The coolest part of this podcast studio is I get to people watch all day.
Okay, apologize about that, people on YouTube. It looks like we do have a few comments in there. I need to stop myself from echoing. Okay. Are you planning any animal sessions?
Animal sessions. Talking about animal products?
Yeah.
Yes, for sure. I can definitely do that. We have a whole line of animal products that I would love to share with you. It'd be really cool if we could do some raindrops on animals just to show how that works. We'll have to see how we can get that to work. That'll be a summer thing. But I could talk about animal products. We could maybe make that an April or May session. It's a great idea.
And Austin also says, Lexi says to smile.
I smiled. You guys go to meet Lexi next week. The 14th. She's the one who keeps asking to come on the podcast. I could be kicked off as the host.
She will definitely run the show.
She will. She's excited. Okay, well, I hope you guys have a great Saturday. Enjoy the weather, even though it's a little bit chilly. Check out the next drop of Zany Talks. We'll see what they talk about. Have a great day.